Next, we're going to end up cleaning out Stella's ears. And one thing about the Cockapoo breed, both Cocker Spaniel and Poodles both grow hair within the canal. And you want to be able to clean that out. And there's a method of doing it that we're going to show our viewers today. The ears, if they're not cleaned out with the extra hair growth, and because of the lobe of the ear, which is any dog's ear that will hang downwards, so a lobed ear has very little air circulation that will get in. So weighing down, and if they've been outside in the rain, snow, any moisture, and it stays damp within that area, predominantly it's yeast infections that will occur in these specific breeds. Both sides of the genetics of Stella, Cocker Spaniels or Poodles, are both prone to ear infections, and that's because of the lobe ear, a heavy ear, and not allowing the air in. So what we want to do is first add in some ear powder. There are different manufacturers out there of the ear powder, and we're going to dab in a little bit of medicated ear powder that will help desensitize, if you want to take a quick look in there. So when you just put a little dab, move your finger in like that, make sure it's right in the canal. And Stella's ears aren't bad at all for the hair growth. So what we're going to do is we just stick your finger inside. You don't want to go too far in, and pluck any of the hair. Good girl, Stella. She's actually got very little hair in there, which is a good sign. But I've yanked out this amount of hair, and because Stella was just groomed 6 weeks ago, so she would have had more hair then. And it's important to groom your pet every 6 to 8 weeks. Whether it be cutting. If you're talking about ear cleaning, let's do an ear cleaning once a week at home. So, and then we're going to use a baby wipe. Now these baby wipes have actually been treated. And the reason why we use a baby wipe is because they're hyperallergenic. It's a thin cloth. It's not going to leave extra moisture within the canal. And we wipe all the wax and oils away from the ear. And we're going in between the crevices. And you can start to see her ears are actually in very good shape. So we got a little bit of browning, a little bit of dirt there. Now don't be too shy, because when you wrap the baby wipe, good girl Stella, around the finger, you can actually go deep into the canal and down. And just twist your finger back and forth. You're not going to hurt your pet because their ear canal is different than our ear canal. Theirs goes directly down and over. So you can go quite deep in there. They'll call out to you, they'll do a little yelp if it's actually bothering them. So again, Stella's ears are in amazing shape.
Can you talk about the treatment? The treatment you put in the wipes?
Oh yes. Whenever you're just at home, you can go out, buy a box of baby wipes, and then there's a liquid ear cleaner that you can buy. Again, there are many different brands of it. And this medicated ear cleaner, all you do is you lift up your baby wipe container, pour about 1/4 of the bottle over top of the baby wipes, and then it'll absorb down. And now you've got yourself a whole bunch of medicated wipes. A lot of people want to put their medicated ear cleaner in different methods, including face cloths, and go in there, but you're wasting a lot of the product. You don't need a lot of the medicated ear cleaner to make a difference. So now we're just going to go to the other side of Stella's ears. Again, we're going to look inside there and see that she does have some hair growth, but it is actually very little. But before it starts to build up, we want to make sure we pull that out. Again, a little bit of powder, not very much. Flop it around. This will desensitize the ear. It'll dry it up, make it feel better. And then you stick your 2 fingers within the canal, and then you pull. Again, very little hair for Stella, but we want to get that hair out, because if it stays moist and damp in there, she'll develop yeast or bacterial infection. Good girl. And then again, after we've plucked the canal, now we want to give it a quick wipe with a wet wipe that's been treated with the medicated ear cleaner. It's not too wet, too moist to leave extra moisture within the canal. Wipe around the ear. Wipe within the different crevices. Again, we're getting very little dirt. Her ears are in amazing shape. And then what we're going to do is go deep into the canal, and we're going to twist our finger back and forth and pull out. And again, that's very little dirt for that period of time that Stella was groomed last. Good girl, Stella. Good girl. Oh, okay, so that's just giving me a sign that I've gone in a little bit into an uncomfortable level for her. It didn't hurt her at all, but she's just communicating with me and letting me know.